Alright guys, welcome back. So this morning I hopped into Apple trying to redeem myself from yesterday. I was still up for the week, but yesterday I took that $66 loss. So I didn't go in looking to make that back, but today was definitely a good day. It's going to be a recap, so I just want to go over my trade and share it for you guys. So I started recording as soon as the market opened. I have yesterday's high, the pre-market high, and yesterday's close all leveled out here. So this first line, and they're above the chart. You can't even see the other one. This one single line is yesterday's closing price. So it gapped down. It opened, gapped down, and now it's trying to work its way back up. I'm not trying to get into anything until we get close to this line, so I could figure out what I want to do and go from there. For me, from now on, my indication lines or my indicator lines or the moving averages are just going to be more of a breaking level for me to start watching instead of start buying. So when it breaks a key level, now I'm just going to watch to see what happens. Does it retest that level? Does it break back down through that level? Does momentum keep going above that level? Do I want to get calls or puts? So that's basically my mentality with it today. I really just want to be profitable today. It doesn't matter if I make a couple dollars. I just want it to be green. But I'm going to fast forward a little bit. As this is moving up through the moving averages, I'm feeling like it's going to be a bullish day. And it's up, it's down, it's bouncing off the 200 on the 1 minute, just breaking through the 50 on the 5 minute. And I mainly like to trade off of the 1 minute. So I'm looking at the prices. I have 475 of settled funds to work with today. So I just want to get a cheaper contract. You know, we're closer to expiration with the September 25th calls. So today they're cheaper than yesterday, and yesterday they were cheaper than the day before, and tomorrow is the 25th, so they'll be the cheapest tomorrow because they'll be expiring tomorrow. So these are 1-day expiration. The puts are even cheaper, but it's probably because this thing is pushing up right now. But we're just kind of working sideways. I mean, it's definitely looking bullish. There's a nice push up right there on the 1 minute and this 5 minute. Look at these two green candles on the 5 minute. They're both engulfing candles, just fully very bold candles, really. Well, this first one has a big topping tail wick, but look at this second candle. Look at it pushing through. Well, right to the yesterday's closing price, 107.13. Pretty close, 107.07. So I'm going to try not make this video too long. I mean, the video I'm actually recording while recapping is 11 minutes. So I'm thinking at this time probably calls to see what happens at this key indicator right here. And on the 5 minute you have the 200 moving average. Just try not to rush. I'm feeling FOMO from this candle. This definitely, you know, gets your fingers tingling and start pushing buttons. But this is why I'm doing this, because this small account is, because it's real money, you still have the emotion. but it's not enough money where I'm going to start ripping my hair out. Which I suggest that anyone who's watching my video and does, anyone who watches my videos and isn't starting yet and wants to start to get in, yeah, they say start paper trading, but paper trading is, I mean, I could show you my paper account. I made like $500,000 in like a month. I mean, there's no emotion. You could just put whatever size you want. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. You can treat it as real money, but in the back of your mind, you still know it's not real money. So my suggestion for anyone starting out, just like me, is to just use real money, just not a lot. You can get into Webull with $100, and you could find, if you want to do options, I mean, you could trade penny stocks, but if you want to trade options, you could find options. Ford options you can get for a couple dollars for a contract. So now we're kind of in limbo because we're in between my first key indicator and all the moving averages. But it's still bullish. Because look at the angle of all these indicators. I don't know what I did right there, but let me just fast forward because this is kind of boring. So this thing is slowly moving up. You know, it taps the 9 MA, and then, man, that would have been a good entry right there. You know, bounce off the 9 MA with a rip up. And I have gotten into positions this way with a bounce off, but I didn't know if this was going to break through or not. So this makes me a little antsy to get in, but and there's the break of yesterday's closing price. Here comes the next 1 minute candle in 2 seconds. So I just need this to hold above. But it seems like it's just testing it. So I decide to try to get in right there, but I missed that. Nope, went up way too fast, left me right in the dust. And man, I'm like, man, I just missed that quick scalp. That would have been a good scalp right there. But you know what? There's always other opportunities. So I'm still looking at this thing as bullish. I don't want to get puts on this. I've already decided. So I do end up getting in right here, but I should have waited. It was a bad entry point. Because it's pulling back from these big, especially on the 5 minutes, eventually got to pull back at some point. But it is holding. It has a lot of bullish strength. I'm still trying to learn my level 2s. It's hard to read on these big blue chip stocks. It's really difficult because when you're doing penny stocks, like you'll have like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 coming through, and then you'll see on the bid like 800. So then you'll know that might be an area of support. But with Apple on the level 2, it's just totally different. It's really hard to read. All the size amounts are around the same. Even through those key breaks where you think it's going to be support, it breaks through. Where you think it's going to be resistance, it breaks through. I just have to learn how to read the level 2 better. And don't forget, Webull does have free level 2 and free real-time options. You need to have the real-time quotes on, or you can't do options on Webull. Because it's a 15-minute delay. You can't, how would you ever get into anything? So I still have faith in this thing. I am kind of kicking myself because I am down over $50, which I'm not ready to pull out of this thing yet. A drop below the moving average maybe, but I would probably take another $70 loss. So it's just testing. All that was doing, I can't pull out that fast. All that was doing was testing that level I have set. 107.13. It's actually more like 107.10. And look at this. Just like I thought, I had a good... it would have been a better entry on this second red candle, but man, I waited through that little bottom wick and it came back up in my favor. So I know I'm going to make money today. I'm just not sure how much yet. I have 5 contracts, 110 calls. It cost me $440 for the position. So look at the P&L. I'm at $62, 67, 72. So I decided to sell 3. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take 3 out and let 2 ride a little bit. But then we get some red and I get nervous and I sell them anyways. I gotta stop doing that. And 85.21. 85.21. That's a 17% gain. So this thing does end up pushing up a little more. Actually, it ends up going up to 109 something. But you know what? I'm happy with the profit today. I made back my loss from yesterday and then some. So 84. I don't know why I said 85.21 then 84. It's weird. But I was at 470. Now I'm at almost 560. So I'm up $70 for the week. So it's 84 today. And then I think I do the week. Yeah, so 71 for the week. So I could do another $100 week like last week. Easily. Tomorrow's Friday. Yes, last Friday I had a good day. So that's going to be it for today. $84, quick scalp. What was I in the trade? A couple of minutes. And I made 17% return on $440 position. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope everyone's also profiting in their trades today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.